It's supposed to be meant to be inspiring because it's saying, don't worry, it's come from something.
Yeah, you don't make anything in a vacuum, even if you're not trying to emulate someone. You might have heard something, felt something, in your past that just you don't even realize you're plagiarizing.
Do you learn other people's songs on the guitar, or do you stay away from that?
Like other musicians?
Like do covers, or
Oh, covers? Yeah, I do covers. I like doing covers.
you change it a lot, don't you? Was it House of the Rising Sun?
Yeah, I mean that's
your
it.
version is really different.
Well, it's because I'm covering a cover of a cover of a song.
So who did that then?
Nina Simone.
Ah, right,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, because one of the dangers of, because I used to do like a cover set, and one of the dangers is that if you learn too many songs, then when you start to write every chord sequence, you start to recognize them.
See, I don't know very much music theory, so I feel like learning other people's songs kind of helps me figure out what chords go together and how to write, because I honestly don't know anything about music theory. I don't know keys or anything like that, which is very frustrating. I need to study.
Well, yeah, it's mainly tricks, really. I mean,
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't need to read read notes per se to play pop, rock, whatever it is. But I think it's tricks of the trade. Where do you think music's going to go in the future? Do you still find new stuff that you're excited by?
Oh, all the time.
What was the last band you discovered maybe that you're excited by?
I went to a show last night at La Palma, actually, and this band from Australia, like a DJ and a singer from Australia, called KLLO, Klo, and they're amazing. And I honestly find myself wanting to put down the guitar more lately and try to figure out how to do some electronic stuff, but I don't know.
No, but I was thinking like new music, as in maybe like famous bands. I mean, yeah.
Famous bands. I like commercial music. I mean, but like it's different for me. It's more to dance and laugh at, and I don't know. I like to listen to music ironically sometimes, just like shitty rap and Rihanna and shit.
Yeah, well, I grew up on pop music. Do you listen to much from the 80s by any chance? Not really, no. Because it's a weird thing with the 80s.
60s, 70s more?
Yeah, here in Spain and in Italy, where I lived for a while, the 80s is very popular. And there is actually a reason in Spain, and I brought this up with one of my students, and they were saying the 80s was the first decade after Franco. So, in a way, like their 80s was our 60s. It was they associate with it the liberation decade. But I don't know what it's like in America, but in England, people really don't like the 80s. I mean, I think they don't like the commercial 80s. There's obviously good bands come out of every decade. And you, are you going to keep writing? Going to play any concerts? Got anything coming up?
I'm in a writing stage right now. I'm trying out the accordion, and yeah, I'm kind of tired of my songs from last year, so I'm gonna try to write some songs. I don't know if I'm gonna have a concert this year.
And you've written 2 or 3 on the accordion, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm writing my
And
third.
we're going to play one later on.
Yeah.
Yes, one of your new ones.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Is it like freshened it up a little bit, maybe getting a new instrument?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I really like playing the accordion. It's really small. It's not like a crazy professional accordion.
It's small but noisy.
It is.
It's got quite a rich sound.
Yeah.
No, but definitely I think changing instrument, or not changing completely, but having a new instrument, because you don't know. It's what you were saying earlier. If you know lots of theory, it's good.
It forces
it's good
me to
up
write
to a
differently.
point.
Yeah, it forces me to write differently. And I'm also learning more theory because it's the piano, so I can, or not theory, but at least, looking at chords on the piano, helping me learn a bit.
You mean on the piano bit of the accordion?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Have you ever played the piano itself? Can you play it all?
A little bit, but if you gave me a song, I could play the song, but I can't go crazy.
Do you know chords and stuff?
Yeah, I know chords.
That's the way I learned. Yeah, playing like octaves on the left hand and then chords. I think the piano it's different. Like some people prefer guitar, but there's something about the piano because obviously it's horizontal and guitar is like more vertical. And if you just move your fingers around, you can find some really interesting stuff.
You can see the positions of and the relation of the music more easily, I think, on the piano.
Now, you are from America, and there is a certain event going on in America.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Jesus. Are you really asking me about this right now?
Yes, because you're American.
I have sworn off speaking and reading and looking and talking about this subject.
Do you find the cycle that's happening at the moment tragic, funny, both?
Depressing.
Yeah.
Bernie, where are you?
Yeah, what happened to Bernie?
Oh.
Is Bernie still officially out of the race yet? Because I think he just got shoved out.
He's out. He's way out.
Yeah. Maybe I thought maybe a younger Bernie would have been good.
No,
wonder why he waited.
He's everybody's uncle and
yeah.
grandpa.
So you were feeling the burn until 6 months ago.
Still feeling the burn.
Okay. Am I allowed to mention the T word?
No.
No, alright.
God, you're like my students. Ew, just because I'm from America, I have to talk about Trump all the time. What about Brexit, brah?
Yeah, that was months ago.
How you feeling about that?
That was months ago. No, Brexit's a good example of the advantages of the slowness of the political process.
A couple more weeks, he will fade into the background.
But my student was asking me about the American election process, the voting process, and I had no idea because it's incredibly complex.
I just taught the election process, and yeah, it's weird.
Is there any way to boil it down to like 30 seconds or no?
Each state gets a majority vote. So even if you have however many Republican votes in California, it's not going to count because California is a blue state. So it's going to be Democrat. So it's electoral college.
And in most states generally always vote the same way. Like California is always Democrat, presumably.
There's swing states, and those states are the most important. So nobody campaigns in like New York and California.
Yeah, because it's already
blue.
decided.
You're going to be Democratic. So you go to Florida, Iowa.
Is it Iowa? Yeah.
You know,
Ohio
like that.
or not?
Florida is the state that really screwed over the Bush-Gore.
Yeah, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a scandal.
It was off by like, I don't even know, 1,000 votes or something. Ridiculous.
This is a question I'm going to ask everyone, a bit philosophical or societal. What could people do to make the world better on a daily basis? Like when you look around, what are maybe normal citizens not doing that they could be doing just to make the world better?
Separating themselves from their thoughts and taking a look at them.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. Just actually stopping and reflecting.
I mean, sometimes your mind works and you're not paying attention to it, and it just works in cycles, and you're not looking at what it's doing. So you have to be, to use a buzzword, mindful of how your thoughts are making your life, and choose the right ones. I think people think that, you know, your emotions and your thoughts just happen, but also you have to try to realize what's happening up there.
Maybe that's another reason why we like performing, or the same reason really, because it's one of those rare times where you do let your mind go. You know, but I mean, it's to kind of, in fairness, I mean, nowadays there's just so much stimulation and it's hard to escape it. I don't know.
I think if people did that, they would have more empathy for each other, because people don't realize or think about how other people act because of a certain feeling they're having, or anger or something. So empathy.
Yeah, and it only takes like a second as well. Just to, I don't know, it's just a change in the mind. It's not really a big thing. You know, you can still perform all your daily tasks, but try and pay a bit more attention to what's going on around you. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to finish with a song. I'm going to put a recording, one of your ones from La Palma, afterwards, but you're going to play a live one now. So tell us about this one. What's the story?
This song is about letting go. Kind of the idea of like moving on and
What's the name
accepting. I don't have a name yet. I've been thinking about it. I don't want to call it Go On because a lot of songs are called that, and I also don't want to name all my songs after the main line in the chorus because that's boring. I've saved it as Bookstore in my iTunes, so it's a working title. I need to figure it out.